Los dos saludándose en una pelea muy equilibrada. Realmente es una pelea para la polémica. A ver si...
So we present the big boys of boxing. 12 rounds scheduled for the vacant IBO Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing to you first on my left, fighting out of the red corner. He enters the ring wearing blue trunks with white trim and hailing from Sabana Grande, Puerto Rico. He weighed in at 210 1/4 pounds. His outstanding record includes 19 wins, only 1 defeat with 12 wins. Coming by way of knockout, introducing the IBO number 2 ranked heavyweight contender known as the Quiet Man, John Ruiz. And his opponent across the ring on my right, fighting out of the blue corner in this 12-round IBO Heavyweight Championship. He is wearing white trunks with blue trim. Fighting out of Chicago, Illinois, he represents the world-famous Kronk Gym in Detroit. He weighed in at 220 1/4 pounds, and his outstanding record includes 14 wins, only 1 defeat. With 11 wins coming by way of knockout, he is the IBO number 1 ranked heavyweight contender, introducing the hard-hitting Donnell Doc Nicholson. Once again, here's your referee in charge, Matt Mullaney, now to give instructions.
Okay, gentlemen. At Foxwoods, we are set to go here. Donnell Nicholson, as we said, physically the more imposing fighter. We'll see if he can use that size to his advantage. Ruiz will certainly have the crowd in his favor as Donnell Nicholson gets off a quick combination. Nicholson suffering 1 loss, and that's to Jeremy Williams back May 8th of 1993, a shocker second-round knockout. And a lot of people felt that was a fight where he was favored to win, but Jeremy put on a tremendous exhibition, especially in that second round, and pulled it out since then. Donnell's won 4 consecutive fights.
Boy, I haven't been counting the punches, but I'll bet you Johnny Ruiz has hit him 20 times to the body so far. And that's his strategy. Back him up and go to the body.
The big man, as we said, coming in at 220 today. Fighting usually in the high teens, low 20s. Carries it very well. 26.
2 jabs and a left hook to the body. Set him up for that right hand to the jaw. Johnny Ruiz starting off with a good body attack. Well, another body shot. Find out, looks like he doesn't like it too much.
Donnell Nicholson will have a 2-inch reach advantage. As we said, Johnny coming in 10 pounds under Nicholson's weight, and we'll try to see if he can get inside. Looks like Nicholson is kind of content to stay outside, Harold.
Yeah, well, I tell you, so far Johnny Ruiz is backing him up with the body shots. You know, he feints to the body, then goes up over the top with a right hand to the head, but he's landing good body shots. Another good body shot, and 2 more good body shots. Look at that. Johnny Ruiz really taking it to Donnell Nicholson. Very surprising. You know, Ruiz only took this fight on 2 weeks' notice. He was a late-minute substitute for John Bray, who got cut, and he's backing up Donnell Nicholson. Nicholson going straight backwards.
Combination stops Nicholson in his tracks. We said Donnell Nicholson really came out of nowhere in the 1992 Olympics in Barcelona. Wasn't considered very highly touted going in, but put on a tremendous exhibition. Did not get a medal, but certainly got the attention of all the professional promoters, and there was quite a bidding war for his services after those games.
Yeah, he told me that he doesn't have a promotional agreement right now. He is talking to the Don King people. He may sign with them, but let's see how he does tonight in his 12-round title fight. So far, Johnny Ruiz doing a nice job going to the body.
Overhand right to the top of the head for Ruiz, probably Nicholson's most telling blow thus far.
Johnny Ruiz moves his head very, very nicely. He's getting under and slipping a lot of Donnell Nicholson's left jabs. Donnell has a slight abrasion over his left eye already.
Inside 10 seconds, round number 1, scheduled 12. Neither fighter has been deeper than 10, so we'll have to see how that goes. First round is in the books at Foxwoods. As we mentioned before, the winner of this fight has been promised a shot at Larry Holmes, who is still out there doing his thing. As we get a look at the corner of Johnny Ruiz, Norman Stone is the trainer, but Goody Petronelli, of course, a legendary name in the New England boxing annals.
Nothing at all to shoot at. Gasoline.
Work in the corner. When you look at them together, the two fighters appear to be rather physically mismatched, but Ruiz showing some very, very good skills the first 3 minutes.
Yeah, as I say, I thought he went to the body really, really nicely, and I would have given him that first round 10-9. I mean, he was backing him up and doing a nice job.
Called Johnny Ruiz, as we said, the quiet man. Not a lot of talking from Johnny. You almost got to pull teeth to get a decent quote out of him.
Now, Ruiz comes out right away, back with the left jab to the body, and he's staying with what's working for him.
Said Donnell Nicholson with only one loss, second round KO at the hands of Jeremy Williams, and Ruiz only one loss as well. That happened at the hands of Sergey Kobazev. That was a 10-round decision. So both fighters have one loss. They don't intend to add to that tonight. Good jabs by Ruiz. He continues to take control of each round with a very good jab.
I mean, you know, and that's what the judges call effective aggressiveness. He's aggressive and he's effective. While he's moving forward, backing up Nicholson, he's landing punches.
Nicholson trying to land that overhand right as Ruiz kind of came in kind of open, but did not really connect anything. And now Nicholson has a nice jab as well, but doesn't throw as consistently as Ruiz.
And he's trying to double up on that jab, but you know, Johnny Ruiz still coming forward. A good hard right hand to the body by Johnny Ruiz.
That's a big body up there, as we said, 6'4", and all man there is former basketball star to Chicago, Donnell Nicholson.
You know, they told us that Johnny Ruiz was very, very quick. I asked him how he was going to fight. Norman Stone wouldn't say much, but he said he'd see when he got in the ring. Obviously, the Ruiz people feel that they can win this fight by taking it straight to Nicholson, moving straight in. There he goes.
Good combination. Ruiz backing up Nicholson again.
And landing 4, 5, 6 shots in a row. And, you know, you don't see a heavyweight throw that many punches. I mean, he's a very, very busy and very, very quick fighter. Former cruiserweight, moving up to 210, but boy, he is quick.
Nicholson's best punch told me he likes it overhand right after his jab, and he's missed that a couple times. He usually has the leverage factor on most of his fighters because he tends to be a little bigger. But Ruiz has been busy and active, and good head movement has not allowed Nicholson to get that shot in there.
Exactly. I mean, this kid is only 22 years old. A nice-looking fighter, Johnny Ruiz. And I'll tell you, he's not scared. He's still coming forward. Right behind that left jab, covers up nicely, blocks Nicholson shots, and keeps his head down.
Another good jab.
Good shots.
Johnny Ruiz, as we said, began his career as a cruiserweight, fighting as low as 184 tonight, coming in a little over 210. So we know where the money is, and that's usually the heavyweight division. So you can usually eat your way to the money, and Ruiz looks like he's grown into the weight quite nicely.
Yeah. And interestingly enough, as we said in our opening tonight, he has a promotional agreement with Frank Maloney in England, the promoter of Lennox Lewis, the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. He's trying to get on the Lennox Lewis fight at Wembley Arena on September the 24th on the Lennox Lewis Oliver McCall card. We'll see what happens tonight.
Good combination by Nicholson as he starts to warm up. Double hook ending round number 2 by Ruiz. Another good round for the 18-1 heavyweight by way of Massachusetts, John Ruiz. I'll tell you, as we get a look at, we'll be talking about Harold's scorecard in just a second. And quick overview, Harold, you got him winning the first 2 rounds.
Yeah, I think so, Hugh. I think that Johnny Ruiz landed enough punches, moved forward, you know, good effective aggressiveness, good clean punching, good ring generalship. He's doing what he has to do. He's taking the fight right to Donnell Nicholson, backing him up, landing the better shots, and not letting Nicholson get off with the big right hand by keeping that left jab in his stomach, in his gut.
Donnell Nicholson last fought on February 17th, 10-round decision over Mark Young, and Johnny Ruiz scoring a second-round knockout back on June 25th over Muhammad Sky. And so it could be a little ring rust. 6 months for a guy like Nicholson is maybe a little too long to lay off. And so far, Ruiz has certainly been the sharper of the 2 fighters. Big combination as Nicholson tries to get into it quickly. Very good movement for Ruiz, as Harold's pulled out, as pointed out. Hook rocks Nicholson, and Nicholson is hurt again as Ruiz is being the aggressor.
And he's got a big cut under his left eye. Donnell Nicholson got busted up.
The quiet man making a lot of noise here in the third round.
Oh, and that cut looks bad. It's under the left eye. Blood not going in the eye, but it's a nasty-looking cut. A right hand by Johnny Ruiz bust open Donnell Nicholson under the left eye.
Nicholson continues to try to fight off the ropes and not very effectively, we might add, and Ruiz has just been busier. And now that big combination to start the third round, as we mentioned, cut over the left, under the left eye, check that.
And it's a big swelling, a big cut. I'm sure it's
already.
Nicholson.
It is. He's already picking at it. Long right hand misses. As Ruiz is really coming in, going after that left eye of Donnell Nicholson, and very effectively.
Very, very aggressive fighter. John Ruiz, I mean,